Your shopping addiction is the reason why you don't have a personal style. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to Style Recovery, your recovery center to find your personal style one fit at a time. So you love to shop. You have a bunch of clothes in your closet. Everyone knows you as the shopaholic that always knows when the next sale is going to arrive, that always knows the newest fashion trends. But still, every day when you wake up and you go to work or you go to other occasions, you feel like you have nothing to wear, or your style just changes every day. You don't really know what to wear. Every day is different. On one day you feel comfortable in your outfit, and the other day it feels like you're wearing a costume. It's because you have a fashion addiction. So you have to ask yourself, is it really the clothes that are catching you, or is it just the dopamine boost that you experience after buying something? And this is coming from one ex-addict to another. In the next few minutes, we are going to talk about why over shopping might be the reason you are unable to develop a personal style and how to actually break the cycle. But now let's dig a little bit deeper into the actual problem. Let's talk about why more doesn't necessarily mean more stylish. Point number one, the constant shopping feels like your personal style changes every day. You know every trend and you might love every trend, but the problem is every trend is not going to adapt into your everyday lifestyle. And a big quote on this account is, make the fit your lifestyle. When you just shop for the thrill, but not actually because the item really adapts to your lifestyle and into your personal style that you want to develop, you're going to feel like you have a bunch of pieces that don't really work together. So ask yourself, if you ever experience that you have a bunch of clothes and you buy every trend, and you hunt after every trend, you're on Pinterest every single day, but your wardrobe just feels like a bunch of items that don't really go together. You could see a million people in this closet, but you would never think that this is a closet of someone that has a personal style. This is something that you need to break. The thrill that you get when you're buying something is not going to last, and this is why you're buying something constantly. So you need to focus on actually buying things that adapt to your lifestyle and actually just give you some quality when it comes to your personal style. Point number two, I call this the closet full of nothing paradox. You have a bunch of clothes, but nothing to wear. And it's not the fact that you have nothing to wear because you have a full closet. It's the fact that nothing goes together or actually adapts to your lifestyle. If you're someone who always shops for big occasions, because there's someone here that also used to do that, you might have a lot of clothes for this one occasion that you plan to go, but what about your everyday lifestyle? What about the things that you actually have to attend every single day? You will never be able to wear all these clothes that you only bought for one occasion, because this is not how it goes when it comes to your personal style. If you're someone that's very sportsy, that goes to the gym a lot, having a lot of high heels and a lot of dresses, even if you like them, doesn't really help you when it comes to developing your personal style, and doesn't mean that you're not allowed to have these things, because after all, you will have some occasions where you're definitely going to need these things. It's all about buying stuff that actually fit into your everyday lifestyle and that you can actually wear for your everyday occasions. So we all know this moment where we look into our closet and we just feel very uninspired. We feel like we have nothing to wear. But again, it's not about the fact that you have nothing to wear. It's about the fact that you have a bunch of clothes that don't really fit into your lifestyle. Definitely check out our video on TikTok, Instagram, and our YouTube Shorts. A quick video on how to find an everyday outfit in just 3 steps. But the point still stands. If you look into your closet every single day and you feel totally uninspired, this might be the reason. You have a bunch of clothes that don't really fit into your lifestyle. And point number 3, trends arrive faster than your package. We all know it. We see the newest trend and our favorite influencers are wearing them. Our favorite brands are making a lot of ads when it comes to this new trend, this new item, and you feel like you just need it. You absolutely need it because everyone else is wearing it. You just need the dopamine thrill and you just need this package. But after 3, 4, 5, 1 year max, this trend is over. And unless you're an influencer or you're someone that gets paid to buy all these things, You just wasted money. Don't get me wrong, on this account we love trends, and it's not about the influencer or the brand that is doing some advertisement for the brand, because after all, this is the industry. It's about the consumer. You can't fall for everything. You can't fall for everything because the trend is going to be over one day. And if the only intention on buying this trend was the fact that it was trending and your favorite influencers or your favorite celebrities wore these, and you never saw yourself wearing this in your everyday life, this is going to cost a lot of money, and this is the reason why you have nothing to wear. Now you ask yourself, am I not allowed to buy trends? Well, after all, everything that we wear is a trend, was a trend at one point. The most important part is, do you actually see yourself wearing this trend in the future? If you want to know how to buy timeless fashion, definitely check out our videos on TikTok, Instagram and YouTube Shorts, where we are going to show you how to buy timeless fashion. But the overall rule is, before you buy this micro trend, ask yourself, do you see yourself wearing this 5, 10 or 15 years from now? And I know 15 years might sound extreme, but when we think about the generation of our parents, they have some items from 15 or 20 years ago that they still wear, because this generation understood that you buy things for longevity. Now, let's talk about the dopamine trap, the psychology of shopping addictions. Let me explain this dopamine hit to you. Actually comes from buying. It doesn't come from wearing. And this is why you have all these clothes but you don't wear them, because it was never actually about wearing these clothes. It was about buying them and owning them. And companies exploit these dopamine traps through their sales or limited offers where you feel like you need to buy this now, otherwise you're never going to be able to buy this, or you get all these sales and you think, oh, I need it now because in 3 months the sale is going to be over and it's going to be expensive again. And again, it's not about shitting on these companies, because we love sales. When it comes to Black Friday, we all walk into these stores in order to get some sales. This is not about it. It's about your dopamine trap. You start chasing the feeling, not the actual style. And this is the main problem. You just want to feel the dopamine hit. If you might think right now, this could never be me and I actually want to wear it, that last item that you bought during the sale or when you saw your favorite influencer making this haul, how many times did you actually wear this? Now, let's dig a little bit deeper into the reason why you can't develop a personal style when you are a shopping addict. Number one, your wardrobe is not cohesive. You have a lot of items, but nothing really goes together. And this is not how you can create a personal style, because a personal style should be a reflection of you. It should be authentic to you, your lifestyle, your everyday needs. But if everything in your closet doesn't really go together and doesn't look cohesive, it could be because you're a shopping addict and you buy every micro trend, but after all, every trend is going to be different and you're not going to be able to really combine everything you just bought. And number two, this is how you send mixed signals. Yes, you should dress for yourself and not other people. But after all, your personal style or the things you wear are a reflection of yourself. And if nothing in your closet doesn't really make sense and it feels like you are wearing a costume every day, you're giving out mixed signals. And don't get me wrong, this doesn't mean that you're not allowed to mix it up. You can definitely have some items or different aesthetics. But if everything doesn't really look cohesive in your wardrobe, your style is going to be very mixed matched. Your style should communicate who you are. The third problem is going to be that you have a lot of quantity but not quality. Unless you are very rich, it could be that all these items that you have don't really have the best quality, because buying a lot is expensive, so you need to look at the price. So you will definitely have a lot of fast fashion pieces. And this account is not necessarily anti-fast fashion, because after all, most people can't really afford a lot of quality. But if you are very driven when it comes to quantity, your wardrobe is going to be cheap and look cheap, unfortunately. Cheap impulse pieces wear out very easily and look worse over time. And number four, you lose your signature look. Again, your personal style should reflect you. But if you follow every micro trend, you're going to lose a piece of yourself every single time you hit that purchase button, because everything is going to be different. The micro trends definitely change very fast, so it's going to feel like you are a different person every day, every hour. And this is not about the fact that you're not allowed to switch it up, but think about your favorite celebrities like Rihanna. They had a lot of eras when it came to their style, but the eras lasted. They lasted for some years. So you are allowed to switch it up, but switching it up every day is going to be confusing for yourself and your bank account. Now the $1 billion question. How do you break the cycle? Let me tell you. After this video, you're going to look into your closet and you're going to pull all of the pieces that you actually wear regularly, because these pieces are going to be the foundation for your everyday style. There's a reason why you are wearing these pieces. Maybe they fit into your everyday lifestyle when you go to work, when you go to the gym, when you have any errands to run. This is going to be your foundation for your new personal style. Number 2, the 3-day rule. We know the 3-day rule when it comes to dating. You have to wait 3 days until you can call the girl. But with the 3-day rule this time, you're going to wait until you purchase something. When you see an item that you want to buy, wait 3 days until you purchase it. If you forget about it, you didn't really want it. Number 3, shop with an outfit in mind. You are already used to shopping things for occasions, but this time make your everyday life your occasion. Think about outfits that you can wear to work, when you're dropping off your children to school, when you are going to the gym, when you are meeting friends. Think about outfits that you can wear to these occasions, and always make sure that the outfit is perfect for this occasion. If the occasion is work, you're not going to buy a new dress and some high heels, unless you work in a very fancy environment. If the occasion is a little bit more elegant that you have to attend multiple times a week, don't think about a comfy outfit. You think about something that's a little bit more dressy, because since you have to attend these occasions multiple times a week, you're going to be able to find outfits that you can actually wear in the future that fit your lifestyle and that don't just hang in your closet forever. Number 4, invest in quality. Most shopping addicts, unless they're super duper rich, probably have a lot of cheap stuff in their closet. And this makes sense, because if you buy a lot, you also need to spend a lot of money. But if you focus on quality items, you're not going to be able to spend a lot of money. And the good thing is, you're going to buy things with longevity. You really think about your decision when you're buying something that's a little bit more expensive. So you're not going to have all these items that are very cheap in quality and that you don't really wear. The best items to invest into are leather bags, some really good shoes, your winter coat, high quality jewelry. These are definitely things that you need to invest into when it comes to developing your personal style. And again, when you have to spend more money on these things, you're going to really think about this purchase. If you want to find some brands for your next quality pieces, definitely check out our videos on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube Shorts. And number 5, less scrolling and more styling. If you want to create a personal style, you need to focus on styling the items that you already have in your closet. And this is why the number 1 rule was so important. If you look into your closet and you look at the items that you actually wear on the daily basis, these are the items that you should focus on when it comes to styling. You can definitely still use some inspiration online. For example, if your white t-shirt is something that you wear regularly, you can definitely look for outfits that have a white t-shirt. But again, after all, it's all about the items that you already have when it comes to styling these outfits, because these outfits are going to be very important when it comes to developing a personal style. These are the outfits that you are going to wear multiple times a week. And after some time, you're going to realize these aren't just items. These aren't just some outfits. This is actually my personal style. Now, a quick recap. Buying more stuff doesn't make you more stylish. It makes you a very good consumer, and brands will definitely love you. but you're not going to develop a personal style. Do you really want to know how to develop a personal style? Being honest to yourself and buying with intention. I'm not telling you to never buy something again. I want you to be a little bit more intentional about it. Please tell me in the comments what's the most random thing that you ever purchased during your shopping high and why you never wore it. If you want more style recovery tips and not just fashion hauls, definitely subscribe to this channel. And also check out our accounts on Instagram and on TikTok, where we are going to show you daily styling tips. See you in the next group session. Bye!